Good morning, guys. Today is the actual day 4 of our week. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday as I was saying yesterday was day 4, but I'll tell you this, being on quarantine and inside the home, I lose track of time. I don't know the day. I just know the sun goes up and it comes down, and sometimes I don't know if it does that or not. But I want to say that was crazy. This is my reality, though. I don't know what day it is. Thank you guys for joining me on this genuine day 4 of our week as we have been journeying through the song What a Friend We Have in Jesus. I also just want to say this. Sometimes when we get lost into things that are happening around us, we may forget that we do have a friend in Jesus. We may forget the purpose of that relationship. And this morning, that's what I want to focus on. In Proverbs 27:17, it's a short verse and it says this: as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. I've spent the day reflecting over my friendships in life and throughout my seasons of life that I've been through. And I've looked at opportunities or relationships I had that were really just yes relationships. What I mean by that is everything typically just turned out to be, yep, I agree with you. Yep, I think that's a great idea. In the back of their heart or in their mind, they knew that was like the worst idea, Frank, that you could do. But if I didn't have myself surrounded by people who were willing to speak life into me, why would I expect them to call me out on things? Why would I expect them to challenge me sometimes? Challenging is not always a bad thing. Encouraging people to sharpen themselves, to strengthen themselves, really means that iron has to do what it does. You clash, you grind against each other. In the reality of everyday life and what we walk into and what we see, we can better each other and better ourselves by the people who are speaking into us and who are surrounded by us. If you have a relationship of any kind, it has had its ups and downs. But if you've had a relationship that has just been full of yes, I'm pretty sure it hasn't lasted as long as you probably thought it would, because there's no substance to it, and you find yourselves falling out over the silliest, craziest thing, because at some point that person who was just always just the yes person and didn't feel that comfortable place of grinding against each other just realized, this isn't working for me. I'm out. When we look at every relationship that Jesus had, he started with truth and he definitely sprinkled or poured a lot of grace into it, but there always was a balance of yes and no. I believe that that is the most important thing when it comes to our relationships. We shouldn't tolerate people to love them. We should love people, and in return, the toleration will grow and come, because we love people like Christ. We gain peace. And we are able to be patient. We are able to find joy in those moments. All the fruits of the Spirit begin to develop in us and develop in that relationship. Who's doing life with you? Who's your yes people, but are also willing to say, nah, that's not a good idea. I wouldn't go that route. I wouldn't do that. Or I would say that, but say it this way. I think the best place that we as friends can be is just like it is with Jesus, in a healthy relationship, so that we can allow each other to speak into each other, to hold each other accountable, but to also see each other sharpen and grow and become the people who God has called us to be. As iron sharpens iron, so one man, one brother, one sister in Christ can sharpen another. I pray that today you guys can find yourself, if anything, just reflecting on that, or maybe you have opportunities to have some conversations that you probably said, that's a great idea, to someone, and you really thought they shouldn't say that, they shouldn't be doing that, I should speak into that. I want to encourage you today to sharpen them and sharpen yourself and be willing to grind out all of the rough patches and rough ideas and thoughts, so that we can love and have authentic friendships just as Jesus wants us to have. You guys have a blessed day. I will see you here tomorrow for day 5, which will actually be day 5 of our week. You guys have a great day.